Hey, welcome to the Junk Shack, baby. My name is Kathy. In today's video, I'm gonna take you on a ride on the perfect storm. It's a jewelry box that I painted, and the colors just remind me of a storm on the ocean. I hope you enjoy. We are stuck in quarantine, which I don't feel like I'm stuck. I do feel like I'm safe, but I need something to do, oh my goodness. So I got some DIY paint by Debi's Diary Design. Anyway, I got this cool paint that I've been dying to try, and I didn't want to do something little, which I'm currently doing something little right now for a future video. But I thought, I've wanted to paint this jewelry box ever since I got it. Box, and as you'll see in the video, I'm learning how to do this. Blending paint is not as easy as I thought it might be. I'm giving it a really good wipe down anywhere it could have been touched and removing any of the dust. I began with DIY paint in Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh is a very light green color. I really wanted it for the base of this piece so that when I rubbed back any other colors, this is what would show. Next, I added Mermaid Tale. It's a very turquoisey. It's my favorite color of them all. I then came in with a dark blue color called Bohemian Blue. Yes, that's what it's called. It's kind of a blue-green. My thought with this Bohemian Blue was to age it, to make it look dark and used up all around corners and little spaces on this jewelry box. Spray of water helps this paint move around a little easier. It's a really, really thick paint. I do dig that about it. I then took Hey Sailor, which is a dark, intense blue. I really love it too. I love all of these colors. And I covered everything else, the entire piece, with this. I feel like this is about the time the perfect storm began. I pounced some of the lighter color, but sadly did not get video of it. As you'll see coming up, the lighting makes a huge difference from night until day. I can't help myself but wondering what this piece would have looked like if I would have just stopped here. I don't know. I think it looks good now, but it's so different than this. After rubbing off a little bit of the paint on the handles just to see how they looked, I went in and added some more dark. Now you'll get to see what I mean about repeating myself. These colors are so different from wet to dry that overnight I forgot what I did before. So now I'm adding more light as if I hadn't done it already before, covered it up with dark. That's what I mean about back and forth. And then some more turquoise. I couldn't even help myself, but did not get any footage of that. The difference in color just drying overnight is dramatic. Paint is not as easy as I thought it might be. It transforms a few different times. And the storm brews. Very soon, we will have the perfect storm in jewelry box form. Look at that, a poet and didn't know it. Looking back, I can say that I wish I would have had a cloth that was a whole lot more wet, and I would have rubbed on the edges a little bit more and revealed those bazillion layers of paint. I finally get to the waxing part. The whole painting thing just seemed like it could go on and on and on and on and on. I needed to trust that it would rub off and do what I wanted it to do and look like I wanted it to look like at the very end. It was just hard for me to do. You can see that waxing it really brings back the vibrance and brightness of it. The next thing I use is Dixie Belle's wax, and it's called Grunge. I applied it anywhere I wanted it to look dirty and worn in and had been messed with and dust had collected up all over it. It also helps tone down some of the bright spots. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with the perfect storm. After letting the wax sit quite a few hours, I just took a clean white cloth and rubbed it off, buffed it to a nice shine. just amazes me how gorgeous this is. The color is bright yet not bright. It really makes a great statement piece. Here it is being shown in my bedroom. It's kind of styled, not really. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put it. Look at that storm. Can you see it? This piece turned out so much better than I expected it ever could, especially after painting it 4, 5, 6 times every color on top of each other. It's a little different. It's not for everybody. Stirred up the perfect storm and fought away the coronavirus quarantine blues. That's all that matters.